प्रसन्नवदनं ध्याये सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ॐ शं नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शं नो भवत्वर्यमा शं न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शं नो विष्णुरुक्रमः। नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। राहुग्रस्तदिवाकरेन्दुसदृशो मायासमाच्छादना सन्मात्रः करणोपसंहरणतो यो भूसुषुप्तः पुमान्। रागस्वात्समिति प्रबोधसमये यः प्रत्यभिज्ञायते तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः।
BrahmaSutra भाष्य क्लास नंबर 77
page 69. अथातो ब्रह्म जिज्ञासा जन्माद्यस्य यतः शास्त्रयोनित्वा तत्तु समन्वयात्। भाष्य फ्रॉम आत्मा वा अरे द्रष्टव्यः।
आत्मा वा अरे द्रष्टव्यः इति यः आत्मा अपहत पाप्मा सः अन्वेष्टव्यः सः विजिज्ञासितव्यः।
आत्मा इति
एव उपासीत आत्मानम् एव लोकम् उपासीत। ब्रह्मवेद ब्रह्मेव भवति।
So that according to Purvapaksha, Brahma is revealed in Vedanta as a Vidhishesha. Vidhishesha means an anga, an auxiliary to Vidhi. And here Vidhi is Upasana Vidhi. The moksha is gained by Upasana. Then the question comes, Upasana of what? Upasana of Brahma. And what is that Brahma? That is presented by who? By the Vedanta. By Vedanta. So that will say. And what he does is, he tries to see Vidhi, injunction in the Vedantic statements. Few he quotes according to him. Atma vare drashtavyaha. One has to gain the experience, sakshatkara of Atma. That means tavya is there, the must, should, command is there. Yaha Atma Apatapatma Saha Anveshtavya Saha Vijidnyasya. This is from Chandogya. Prajapati in his royal court once declares. So one who gains the knowledge of this Atma, who is Apahatapatma. Apatapatma means free from Papa Punya. What does Papa Punya signify? Papa Punya means samsara. Papa Punya means Janma, Marana, samsara continues. So free from that means asamsari, saha anveshtavyaha, that should be inquired into, that, and vijidnyasitavyaha should be directly known. See, vijidnyasitavyaha, directly known, that he doesn't take. Sakshatkara, where is the vidhi there? There is no vidhi at all. So that is there. But generally this is the trend, You quote something to suit your convenience. Even Charvaka also, I think Charvaka and other fellows, they borrow from Upanishad only and distort it and try to substantiate what they have to say. I told you once, I had a student at Churchgate. Your Upanishad say, at random, this fellow has a habit of opening the book at random. He doesn't know the context, he doesn't know Sanskrit, he only reads the translation, and your Upanishad says. So like that, it can be argued later. So you see, you can make a mockery of any person by quoting out of context. This is who said. Swami Chinmayaji Maharaj said, to quote out of context is criminal. They quote, you can, it is something really wrong it is. Anyway, so that was say, so Atma iti eva upasita. There is actually Atma iti, the context is like that. The one who pervades all the activities. See, what is that one and the same principle in and through all the activities? Chaitanya Sarupa, Atma. That is what Atma iti eva upasita. And upasita need not necessarily mean that one has to take to upasana in terms of meditation, me the upasaka and the thing to be upasya. Not necessarily. Upasita is upa-asa, like upavasa. What is upavasa? Vasa means dwelling. Upa means near. Dwelling near whom? Paramatma. Ishvara. Means in terms of your whatever that sadhana you do, you think of whom? Paramatma only. But now upavasa word has got stuck to abstaining from food. So why? Abstaining from food is a means for, because see, सब खाना पीना रोज का सब कुकिंग करते बैठेगा और खाते बैठेगा. There is no time for this as such. So yes, bare minimum एक केला, एक one glass of milk, etc. So that is to be taken just to keep the body going on. That is what is upavasa. And where it is, Vara Upanishad says, upavasa doesn't mean emaciating the body. It is not emaciating the body at all. Vara Upanishad very specifically describes upavasa means you think of Lord, means you just tune yourself with the Lord more and more. Upa, Samipa with who? Dwelling near the Paramatma, Parameshwar. That has to be in terms of some sadhana or contemplation if one has got the knowledge. So that way. So upasita means, that is Vedanta says, upasita means one has to gain the sakshatkara of Atma. Atmanam eva lokam upasita. So that here Atmanam eva lokam, that in Vedanta, that is swa is there. Swam means swarupa bhutam lokam. Now loka means you may take as some heaven, etc. No, what is loka? Loka is, he says, it is as per the Vedanta Bhashya, Paramatmanam. Paramatma. Why Paramatma? See, word loka comes, lokyate, anubhuyate, iti lokaha. That which is experience. The Paramatma, who should be directly experienced. And when you say directly, experiencer is not there, because it is only Anubhava Swarupa. But then why experience? Free from Adhyastha Prapancha, including the Adhyasa. So lokam upasita. So one should gain that is the direct knowledge of Atma, but he takes at upasana. Brahma Veda Brahmaiva Bhavati. Mundakopanishad, of course, it is even in your book, from where it is. The knower of Brahma becomes verily Brahma. Here one thing to be seen, if you ask that Purvapakshi, see, look, okay, Drashtavyaha, what is their potential? Participle is there. Upasita, Anveshtavyaha, Vijidnyastavyaha, Upasita, yes. Command is there according to you. But Brahma Veda Brahmaiva Bhavati, there is no there is no linglot tavya. There is neither potential mood, nor imperative mood, nor tavya. The passive participle is not potential passive participle is not there. You ask him, he has got answer. Tikakara helps what answer he is going to give. See, first line, last two words. Tika. Brahma Veda iti atra. Now what is the injunction, command, vidhi? This Purvapaksha says in this Brahma Veda Brahmaya Bhavati iti atra, in this statement. Brahma bhava kamaha Brahma Vedanam kuryad iti vidhi parinamyate iti drashtavya. Say it like this. Brahma bhava kamaha, the person who wants to become Brahma, says, what should he do? Brahma Vedanam Kuryat. He should gain the knowledge of Brahma. Vidhi is there or not, Kuryat? No? That you have to read, that is it. Vidhi Parinamyate means that statement gets transformed into a Vidhi iti Drashtavya. And then Atmanam eva lokam upasita. What is that loka? Tikakara helps us. Lokam jnana swarupam. Lokam jnana swarupam. Loka here is jnana swarupa Paramatma. So Brahma Atma. Continuing, Bhashya ityadi vidhaneshu.
इत्यादि विधानेषु सत्सु कहा असौ आत्मा किम तद ब्रह्म इति आकांक्षायां तत्स्वरूप समर्पणेन सर्वे वेदान्ताः उपयुक्ताः नित्यः सर्वज्ञः सर्वगतः नित्यतृप्तः नित्यशुद्धबुद्धमुक्तस्वभावः विज्ञानम् आनन्दं ब्रह्म इति एवम् आदयः.
Ityadi vidhaneshu. Ityadi means such, etc. In this vidhaneshu. What is vidhana? Vidhana here is vidhis. Vidhiyate anena iti vidhanam. Means a sacred injunction. A sacred injunction. Vidhana. Vidhana. So vidhiyate, that which is ordained. You know, Vidhan Sabha. They formulate the laws. So therefore, vidhiyate, that which is ordained. So that is what? Ityadi vidhaneshu satsu. What are these vidhis? We have to take to upasana of Atma or Brahma. What is the next question? Sir, what is this Atma, Brahma? In the world, we don't find anything called Atma or Brahma. She says, Satsu, when such vidhis are there, Kaha asau Atma, who is this Atma? Kim tad Brahma, what is that Brahma? Iti akankszayam. Iti akankszayam, when such desire to know is there, when such wish is there, akankszayam, tat swarupa samarpanena sarve vedantaha upayuktaha. All Vedantas, Vedantaha means Vedanta Vakyani, all Vedantic sentences are useful. Upayuktaha means are useful. How? Tat Swarupa Samarpanena. Tat Swarupa is Tasya Atmanaha or Tasya Brahmanaha. So Atma Brahma, one and the same thing. Tasya Atmanaha Tasya Brahmanaha Swarupa Samarpanena, Samarpanena, by making known the Swarupa, the true nature of Atma Brahma, or Samarpanena, by presenting the true nature of Atma Brahma, Sarve Vedantaha Upayuktaha. All Vedantic passages are useful. What are those Vedantic passages? Something that meaning is given. Tika, second line, Vedantaneva Arthataha Darshayati. Vedanta Vakyas only, but he is not giving sentences, but the meaning of Vedanta. What exactly is the Brahma as unfolded in the Vedanta? That he Darshayati Nityaha iti. Nityaha, the one who is eternal, free from time. Sarvadnyaha, omniscient. Sarvagataha, sarvavyapi, all pervasive. Nityatruptaha, we are kadachit katrupta. We are contented at times. That also by the time you say, Abba, I am contented होने के पहले कुछ गड़बड़ होता है. So ever contented, nitya trupta. To be contented, what should it be? Paramananda Swarupa. Not simply Paramananda Swarupa. If Paramananda Swarupa has got migraine, other problem. So that it is free from sorrow. See, no trace of sorrow itself is nothing but Paramananda. And what is that Paramananda? Absolute Ananda. What is mean absolute Ananda? It is perfect. It is all that means something limitless and independent of everything. Independent of everything means what? No dependence on the means of experience also. Otherwise, suppose it is limitless Ananda, but you have to experience with your Antakarana. But Antakarana is a volcano. How can you experience that? No. Why itself is Anubhava Swarupa. That Nitya Truptaha, no dependence whatsoever. That is why Sakshatkara, in Sakshatkara, the hitherto crutches that were necessary in terms of mind, intellect, Antakarana also is discarded. See, when we go to the temple, what do? First chappals out. Is it not? What is that? That shows ahankara and all that. When you go to the Paramatma, you should keep your ahankara, etc. Then only you can be one with the Paramatma. And see, you go all the way to Badri and Kedar. And to see that is how the darshan of Bhagavan. And when you are in front afterwards, you have to say, Narayana. Why do you close the eyes? See, it is automatically you close the eyes. You know why? What you see is not that. You see one with in terms of Swarupa, I am one with the Paramatma. That is the knowledge. You see, even a Dvaiti will do the same thing. He may see for the smile on the face, etc., the flute of the Krishna. You see for some time, but finally, see, the eyes have to be closed because it is my Swarupa, that Swarupa. All the projected the Dvaita, including the form of the Lord, has to be discarded. Otherwise, no, really, as you say. So that is that. As even some ladies know, Guruvayurupa, as if they stand in front that he is a personal thing, the others are, they don't budge from there. And this, there means such a crowd is there, and such a crowd, and as if he is a personal thing, as if in the sanctum sanctorum they are standing as a, but finally what they do? They close the eyes. So therefore it says, that is Nitya Truptaha, Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swabhavaha, whose nature, Swabhava is Nitya already told. Therefore this Nitya should go with Shuddha, Nitya Buddha, Nitya Mukta Swabhava. The one whose Swarupa is Nitya Buddha means ever existent knowledge principle. Nitya Shuddha means even during the creation, free from creation, free from adhyasta prapancha. Nitya mukta swabhavaha. Even if the jiva mistakes oneself to be baddhaha samsari, this is what? Ever free from samsara, the samsara swabha. Vijnanam itself is very knowledge principle. Anandam, limitless ananda swarupa. Brahma, Brahma, that which is the big, the all-pervasive. Iti evam adayaha. Iti evam adaya. Fine. So what he has presented now? You should take to upasana of Atma Brahma. What is Atma Brahma? Vedanta unfold that. Now fine. According to you, this upasana is taken to. What is the result? Come on, tell me. So what is the result? He tells Tika. Nanu kim vidhi phalam iti tadaha. What is the result of this vidhi? Vidhi means upasana vidhi, that you are asking us, that you are telling that Vedas speak of, Vedas ask us to take to upasana of Brahma. What is the result of that? Aha, tadupasanad iti. Take the bhashya, tadupasanadcha.
Tadupasanacha shastra drushtaha adrushtaha mokshaha phalam bhavishyati iti.
Tadupasanacha. By that, its upasana. Its upasana means what? Brahma upasana. Tika. Pratyak Brahmopasana. Third line. Tadupasanat iti. The meaning is, Tad stands for Pratyak Brahma Upasana. Means upasana of Pratyagatma, which itself is Brahma Upasana. He says, what is that? Shastra mokshaha phalam bhavishyati. Let us see the adjectives afterward. The result is mokshaha. Moksha, we say. Now what is this moksha? He uses two adjectives. Shastra drishtaha but adrishtaha. Very interesting. Moksha is Shastra Drishta. We will see what is Shastra. But it is Adrishta. What are these two adjectives? Let us see. Tika Kara has said. First let us see what is the Shastra Drishta. Means that which is told in the Shastra. What is that? Tika Brahmavid apnoti param iti shastroktaha mokshaha. See, Brahmavid apnoti iti shastrokta moksha param apnoti. Param means moksha. The moksha which is described in the Upanishad, which the knower of Brahma, again here knower of Brahma, do you know with he will say what? Upasaka. Veda also means upasana. Upanishads also means upasana. That word or meaning is also there. So the Brahmavid means one who takes to the upasana of Brahman, gains, becomes what? He gains param. He gains moksha. That moksha which is described where? In the Shastra, Upanishad, is that moksha. Then what is that adrishta? What he means by adrishta means that moksha is not known like any of these heavens which are people are familiar with. You know, Indraloka, Varunaloka, Brahmaloka, etc. No, these heavens are there. No, it is not a heaven like that. So therefore it is distinct from these heavens. So therefore I say, so adrishta means Swargaloka prasiddhaha phalam. That which is not well known like the heavens. Swargaloka aprasiddha. Swargaloka aprasiddha means Swargalokavat aprasiddha. That moksha is something not known like any heavens. Like any heaven. Aprasiddha phalam ityartha. That is Shastra drishtaha adrishtaha mokshaha phalam bhavishyati iti. So now he says, if this Vedanta which reveals Brahma is not connected to vidhi, then you have a problem. You know what will happen? Your Vedanta is going to be futile, phala-rahita. It's not going to have any phala. Take that tika. Brahmanaha Brahmanaha kartavyopasana vishaya vidisheshatvanangikare badhakam aha. In kartavya etc. He is connecting the bhashya portion of kartavya. That is what kartavya vidyananu pravesha etc. Let us say Brahmanaha of Brahma kartavya upasana vishayaka vidisheshatva anangikare. Anangikare means na angikare. If you don't accept that is vidisheshatva, Brahma as auxiliary to upasana vidhi. Which upasana vidhi? Upasana vishayaka vidisheshatva, kartavya, which has to be done. If Brahma is not accepted as the anga of upasana vidhi, badhakam, there is going to be invalidity. Badhaka is invalidity. Badhakam, that which is invalid. That is invalidity of Vedanta. Vedantas will be invalid in the sense they will not have any phala. They will not have. Read. Kartavya.
कर्तव्य विधि अननुप्रवेशे वस्तुमात्र कथने आनोपाधान असंभवात् सप्तद्वीपा वसुमती राजासौ गच्छति इत्यादि वाक्यवत् वेदांत वाक्यानाम् अनर्थक्यम् एव स्यात्.
Says this is the badhaka. This is the harm that you are going to get. Vedanta will have it. What is that? Kartavya vidhyananu praveshe. If Vedantic sentences do not adapt themselves with kartavya vidhi, do not get connected to kartavya vidhi, or if they are not in conformity with kartavya vidhi, means if they are not taken as shesha, anga, auxiliary of upasana vidhi. If you don't do that, that is what he said. Kartavya vidhi ananupraveshe. Ananupraveshe literally means if they have no entry to vidhi, means if they are not taken as anga of vidhi. And simply vastu matra kathane. What is described is only vastu. What is vastu? Simply Brahma is described. After vastu matra kathane, add brahmanaha adhyara. Add brahmanaha hanopadana sambhava. This being not possible. What is not possible? Brahma cannot be something which can be avoided. Brahma is not something which can be acquired. Because according to this, repeatedly it is coming. Means you have to acquire something or you have to get away from something, then only useful result is that. What Brahma? What can you do? Can you get it? This Anandamayi Ma, the great saint was Anandamayi Ma, Bengali singer. She was quite old herself. He said, Ma, you should come here for some time and take rest. She said, करवट बदलने को भी जगह नहीं है, किधर जाऊं? You know what is it? करवट बदलने को भी जगह नहीं है. करवट and you sleep side now, this side, that side. That is what is called changing the sides. करवट. करवट बदलने को भी जगह नहीं है. What can I do? What does it mean? No, she was of that stature. She was of the Jivan Mukta. She was of that stature. Everywhere, what is it? Me only. Once it happened, Satya Sai Baba, about this is a thing about 5-6 years back. During the sports meet, something happened in the jeep, etc., and sort of putting the brake, the fellow clutch, etc., and he fell down. Actually, spinal cord was broken. That was there as well. But he did all the things, and when he was returning, and also hurt, blood was this thing. So 1 or 2 people came to know. He said, "Shut up the mouth, don't tell anyone." And then only told one another. But he was moving it, but he was walking slowly. These students know, "Swami, why do you walk?" "What can I do? I can run, but there is no place to run." I can run, but there is no place to. Where can I run? There is no place to run at all. It may appear there is no place to run. Is why such a big ashram is there. What is the place? And if he wants to run, all will be aside. There is no place to run. So that is how it is. He says. So that is in the case. So that is it. So Vastu Brahmanaha, Vastu Matra Kathame, by simply telling that Brahma is of such and such nature, etc. So what is it? Hanopadana Asambhavat. You can't avoid that Brahma, nor can you acquire. Because see, wanted things, don't you get it? Like that, you can't get Brahma because already there. Karvat badalne ko bhi jagah nahi. So there are already there. So there is a Hanopadana Asambhava Sapta Adhisasi means therefore your description of existing Brahma is as useless as these examples. What are those? Saptadvipa Vasumati. Vasumati means Mother Earth. Don't imagine some Miss one, Mrs. Vasumati and all that. Vasumati is Mother Earth. Saptadvipa. Mother Earth has got 7 continents. Island, they say island, Dvipa, see, they keep in mind. Then you will have to hunt where are the 7 islands. See, in those days, 7 continents. Continent is what? Bhukhanda. That is the terrestrial divisions. Terrestrial, man-made only. Everything is Brahma only, but this is this country, this continent, that continent, etc. Saptadvipa Vasumati. What result are you going to do? Mother Earth has got 7 continents. If it were nowadays, somebody would have done PhD on that. The olden days PhDs were not there. What result are you going to get? Again, Asau Raja Gacchati. See, there goes the king. He is the king and he is going somewhere. So that there goes the king. What result is there? Unless you have got some petition, that is a different thing as well. Otherwise, say, there goes the king. Gacchati ityadi vakyava. See, these are description of certain facts of some existing things. So they don't give any result according to them. So vakyava Vedanta Vakhyanam, of all the Vedanta passages, Anarthakyam evasya means all Vedanta Vakyas will be futile. They will be useless. So, but if you take to Vidhi, what will happen? You will get the result of Vidhi. So that is it. Now, this Nanu that is going to come now is by Vedanti. It is Shanka, doubt put forth by Vedanta. It says, Sir, your argument is not correct. You say mere description of an existing thing is futile. We don't accept. Why? We can take the example of somebody has mistaken a rope for a snake and he is told, my dear sir, it is a rope and not a snake. All fear goes or not? Result is there or not? Likewise, see, we have mistaken Brahma, Satchidananda, Paramatma, Brahma as samsari jiva, when it is pointed out you are asamsari Brahma, problem of samsara goes. How dare you say that there is no result? So that is put forth by Vedanti as a Purapaksha.
Nanu vastu matra kathane api rajjuhu iyam na ayam sarpaha ityadau bhranti janita bhiti nivartanena anarthavatvam
Arthavatvam nivartanena.
arthavatvam drushtam.
Nice. Sat. You have to what has happened?
Nivartanena arthavatvam drushtam.
Drishtam, correct.
Arthavatvam drushtam. Tatha iha api
Asamsari atmavastu kathanena
संसारित्व भ्रांति निवर्तनेन
Arthavatvam.
अर्थवत्वं स्यात्.
Says, see, look here. Nanu vastu matra kathane api rajjuhu iyam na ayam sarpaha ityadau bhranti janita bhiti nivartanena arthavatvam drishtam tatha iha api asamsari atmavastu kathanena samsaritva bhranti nivartanena arthavatvam syat. Meaning is clear? Sure? Very good. Tikakar also says. See, Tika. See the Tika. Nanu iti shanka spashtartha. Tikakar says, Nanu iti shanka. The doubt posed by Vedanti starting from iti spashtartha means I need not comment on that. So you also have agreed to that. So I can also proceed. So like this. It is clear. Literally only that arthavatvam you should know. Arthavatvam means prayojanatvam, utility, purposefulness, that's all. So let's see. Vedantin asked the question, see, vastu matra kathane api, even when simply the vastu, an existing thing is described, kathane means is described api, like this illustration. What is that? Anvaya, iyam rajjuhu ayam sarpaha na. If you want, put in inverted comma from rajju to sarpaha. Iyam rajjuhu, this is a rope. Ayam na sarpaha, this is not a snake. Ityadav, in such statement. See, bhranti janita bhiti nivartanena, by removal, termination, cessation, ending of bhiti, fear, janita, born by what? Bhranti, delusion, erroneous concept. See, bhranti janita bhiti nivartatvatina arthavatvam drishtam. What is seen? Arthavatvam, utility, purposefulness. Purposefulness of what? Vastu matra kathanasya arthavatvam. Purposefulness of the description of an existing thing is seen. Tatha, in the same manner. Iha. Iha means where? Vedanti. In the Vedanta. Iha, in the Vedanta. Api, also. Asamsari atmavastu kathanena. By description of Atma, that is asamsari, free from samsara. What happens? This is the result. Samsaritva bhranti nivartanena. By nivartana, elimination, removal, destruction of bhranti, erroneous notion. What is that? Samsaritva, the notion that I am a sukha dukkhatmaka samsari. By that termination of that, what happens? Arthavatvam syat, means Vedantic teaching can be purposeful. Arthavat means prayojanavat, that which is purposeful, that which is useful, syat. So this is what, who says? Vedanta says. You know what Purva says? Yes, yes. What? Yes, yes. Prayojana will be there, provided by gaining knowledge, this fellow gets rid of samsara. We see this fellow knocking around as samsara even after even after gaining the knowledge. We see, well, he has got sukha dukkha. How is he going to be free from that? Like that, I agree. Where I agree? Rajju Sarpa, yes. If that person discovers it to be a Rajju, fear of Sarpa goes. But here, 100 times told you are not samsari, but still this fellow is going to have the samsara. How is it? He doesn't accept it. So that is what he says. Bhashyakara leaves him at that place because he has to handle him afterwards. He is going to have that. Now what the Purva Paksha has to say, let us see. This answer to the Nanu. Answer by whom? Purva Pakshi. Answer by Purva Pakshi. Continue.
स्यात् एतद् एवं यदि रज्जु स्वरूप श्रवणे इव सर्पभ्रांतिः संसारित्व भ्रांतिः ब्रह्म स्वरूप श्रवण मात्रेण निवर्तेत
न तु
निवर्तते श्रुत ब्रह्मणः अपि यथा पूर्वं सुख दुःखादि संसारी धर्म दर्शनात् श्रोतव्यः मंतव्यः निदिध्यासितव्यः इति च
श्रवणोत्तर कालयोः मनन निदिध्यासनयोः
विधि दर्शनात्
Sadetadevam. This can be so provided. This can be Sadetadeva is a way of saying this can be so. This means what? Arthavatvam. That is, Vedantic teaching is prayojanavat, is possible, provided, what is it? Yadi, provided, if. What is that? Like your example, Rajju Swarupa Sravane, when it is heard that this is a Rajju, not a Sarpa, it is Sravane, what happens? Sarpa Bhrantihi Iva, how the wrong notion that it is a snake goes, like that, says Brahma Swarupa Shravana Matrena. By listening to the Vedantic unfoldment that you are Brahma Swarupa Shravana Matrena, Samsaritva Bhrantihi Nivarteta. The notion that I am samsari should end. See, like by knowing that when you are told this is not a snake but a rope, the fear of snake goes, like that. When one exposes to the Shravana that I am not a samsari but Brahma, then what should happen? Samsaritva Bhranti should go. If that goes, I agree. Then it doesn't. it doesn't go. This is, well, then what happens? Natu nivartate. It doesn't go. In spite of this, you see, 30 years listening Vedanta. And Yere Vaja Bagla. Same thing continues. Who says it goes? So that person say, Natu nivartate. How do you say, sir? Sir, how do you say? Because, he says, because he gives, because now you say, because Shuddha Brahmana api, even if exposed to the inquiry of Brahma, Shuddha Brahmana api, yatha purvam, as earlier, not even a little less also, on the contrary more. Do you know why? Little ego has come. Do you know? Last 30 last 30 years I am studying Vedanta. You fellows don't know what Vedanta is. So the last 30 years means he is sitting in the same class for 30 years. 30 years. No progress, no progress at all. So that was yatha purvam, as earlier, sukha dukkhadi samsari dharma darshana. Dharma, attributes of samsaritva are seen intact, unscathed. So exactly as they were, they are seen. That is one thing. True. You know what is that? The person referred is Shuddha Brahma, not Avagata Brahma. That is the problem. He should be what? Avagata Brahma. Sakshat Krita Brahma. But he is referring to who? Shuddha Brahma. Vedanti also will certainly accept. But that is not actually, it is Paroksha Jnana and not Aparoksha Jnana. Okay. That is one reason. He says, no, in spite of listening to Vedanta, samsara is seen to be continuing. Therefore, you can't say, you can't give the example of Rajju Sarpa. One reason. Another, do you know, after Shravana, did you ever read Brihadaranyaka Upanishad? Pura Pakshi asked Vedanta. What is told there? Atmavari Drashtavya. What are the sadhana? Shrotavya. Afterwards, what is told? Mantavya, Tavya. Nididhyasitavya, Tavya. See, something is to be done. After Shravana, something is to be done. I told you. That is, Vidhi has to be taken to. That is another reason he gives. Shrotavya, Mantavya, Nididhyasitavya, iti cha. You see? Iti cha. So it is what? Like one should, Shrotavya is over. Mantavya, one should take to reflection. Nididhyasitavya, one should take to nidhyasana. Iti cha. Now see, Vidhi is there or not? And when this Vidhi, before Shravana or after Shravana? After Shravana. And you say Shuddha Brahma gains the moksha. How is it possible? You say, iti cha Shravanottara kalayoho. Shravanottara kalayoho, that is, this is Nididhyasana yoho. Both are in a sixth case dual of these two. That is Manana and Nididhyasana, which are to be taken to when? After Shravana is over. Vidhi Darshana. Vidhi is seen where? Clearly in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. So Darshana. So therefore, two reasons are there, that simply by listening to Brahma, you don't get moksha. What is to be done? Afterward, you have to take to Vidhi. So therefore, what we told you as a Vidhi, Brahma presented as a Anga, this auxiliary to Vidhi, holds good. Tika. Drishtanta Vaishammena Pariharati Syaditi. What Vedanti gave the Drishtanta? Rajju Sarpa. He says, sir, I accept your Rajju Sarpa example. What is it? Vastu Matra Kathana gives what? Result. But it is not applicable here. Where it is not applicable? According to him, in the Vedanta. That is, Vaishammena means Vaishamya is with an erroneous illustration. It is a wrong illustration. Means your Rajju Sarpa illustration is not applicable here. Iti Pariharati, refutes. So, Pariharati means refutes. How? Syaditi. Syad means what? Etad. Syad, ha. Syad, etad, evam. What is that etad? This will be, this can be so. What is that? This etad meaning is given. Arthavatvam. Arthavatvam means what? Purposefulness, usefulness. Evam chet syaditi means if by knowledge of Brahma there is purposefulness, then is okay. But there is no purposefulness, that is what he is going to say. Evam, what is that evam? If this is so, that evam explains yadi rajju swa, just connecting only, we have already seen this. Evam shabdartham aha. Evam shabdartham aha. What is that? Yadi iti. Yadi means if, by simply listening that Brahma, listening to Brahma, that Bhranti goes like Rajju Sarpa example, I accept, but it is not possible. One reason. Second reason, Tika says, Kincha, further, Yadi Jnanadeva Muktihi. What did you argue? What you told? By description of Brahma you gain the Jnana. By Shravana you gain the Jnana. And Jnana gives moksha, that you are telling now. After Shravana, what should be done? Moksha, the Jnana should be there, and Jnana should give moksha. If that is the case, why Upanishads enjoin mantavyaha, nididhyasitavyaha? He says, Kimcha yadi jnanadeva muktihi tada Shravana janya jnananantaram. After gaining the knowledge born of Shravana, he says, Mananadi vidhi na syat. Na syat. There cannot be the vidhi injunction of what? Mantavyaha, manana, nididhyasitavyaha, nididhyasana syat. Tad vidhishcha karya sadhya mukti. And still, Upanishad do recommend manana, and that means vidhi, that means by taking to the vidhi of manana and nididhyasana, there you are going to gain moksha. Means you have to take to something. Simply Shravana doesn't give the moksha. So that I say, tad videsha karya sadhya mukti. He is interested in mukti, but what mukti? Karya sadhya, which is the result of something done. And what is the something here? Upasana. So upasana. Iti aha shrotavyaha, etc. Shrotavyaha, mantavyaha, nididhyastava iti cha Shravanottara kalayoho mana nididhyasanayoho vidhi darshana. Yes. So Pura Paksha has exhausted his armors. So he is now concluding. This is the Pura Paksha of second Varnaka of fourth Sutra. First Varnaka Sutra, Pura Paksha and answer already seen. Now he is concluding. Tasmat
प्रतिपत्ति विधि विषयतया एव शास्त्र प्रमाणकं ब्रह्म अभ्युपगन्तव्यम् इति.
Tasmat. Therefore. What is therefore? Because all that was told by Purapaksha, argued by Purapaksha so far. Tasmat. Pratipatti vidhi vishayataya eva. This phrase we have already seen. Brahma as the Vishaya of Pratipatti Upasana, which itself is the Vishaya of Vidhi. See, Vidhi enjoins Pratipatti Upasana. And the expectation is what? Upasana of what? Its Vishaya is Brahma. That is what is called as Pratipatti, means Upasana Vidhi Vishayata eva. Brahma Shastra Pramanakam is to be known, can be known through the pramana of Shastra, means here Vedanta. Iti abhipagantavyam. So it should be accepted. So it should be accepted. So that means the Brahma is unfolded by the Vedanta as the subject matter of Upasana enjoined by it. Why? If that is not the case, Vidhi is not there, Upasana is not there, moksha is not possible simply by knowing what Brahma is as told by the Upanishads. So therefore, This Purapaksha ends. Where did it start? Page 66. Top atrapare pratyavatiштhanti. From there it ends here. 70. Pramanakam brahmapyupagantavyam iti. In short, what he means? Brahma is presented by Vedanta as a Shesha auxiliary of Upasana. And therefore, after knowing Brahma, you have to take to Upasana. Then only you will get moksha as the result of your Upasana and not by mere Brahma. That's all, nothing more in that. So that is what. Tika. Shabdanam karyanyuta shakti. So this is also another thing repeatedly we have to face. Words have got their meaning when they are in company with what? Karya, not Shabda. When the words can convey a meaning when they are in company with some action on their own. This is our Karyanvitartha. Karyan Shakti. Shakti means Mukhya Shakti. Pravrutyadi Falasya eva Shasrata. Shastra. So that is the Shastra. That means the power of word is when they are endowed with Kriya or accompanied by Kriya action. So therefore, because of that, Pravrutyadi Falasya eva Shastratva. Shastra is that because Shastra gives something useful now, and that usefulness can be either through pravrutti, taking to a specific action, or nivrutti, abstaining from some undesirable actions. So pravrutyadi, adi for nivrutti, falasya eva shastratva, siddhe falabhava. Tikakara gives what all that he has got in the mind. Who? Purapaksha. Siddhe falabhava. In the siddha, siddha means existing thing if described, there is no phala. Mananadi videscha karya para. Again, there are vidhis. After Shravana, what are they? Manana, nididhyasana. Mananadi videscha, because vidhi of manana and nididhyasana are seen after Shravana. Therefore, karya paraha vedantaha. Vedantas are meant for something to be done, or karya bodhakaha. Vedanta also reveals what is something to be done. Iti purapaksham upasamharati. So Purapakshi concludes his arguments. Tasmat iti. Now that Siddhanta starts. Atra abhidhiyate. Sir, listen. I have listened to your arguments, but have patience, because I will take little more time. Though you have concluded briefly, there are a lot of things which you don't know, and therefore you tempt to argue like this. Now listen. And this answer is given on 16 points. See, answer is from now page 70 to 99, 29, which is almost 1/3 of the Adhyasa and Chatussutra Bhashya. 1/3. So that is there as such. So Tikakara puts in nutshell the arguments. He gives an anumana inference. Let us say, very nice anumana. Tika on page 69 last. Vedantaha na vidhiparaha. Sir, Vedantas are not vidhi bodhaka. I told you, para means bodhaka. Dedicated, meant, etc. True. But here, Vedanta does not reveal this. What is that? Vidhi. Some injunction of upasana. Why? What is the hetu? 2 hetus he gives, not 1. There is reason. Swarthe phalavatve sati. Swarthe, in its own meaning, it is what Phalavatva means. It is fruitful. Your Arthavadas, Swarthe Afala, therefore they have to be connected to Vidhi. Vedanta has got its own result unconnected with the Vidhi. Swarthe Phalavatvi. Other thing, Niyojya Vidhuratva. In Vedanta, there is no person to whom Vidhi can be enjoyed. See that? Swarga Kamaha Yajeta. A person who aspires for Swarga has to do the sacrifice. There is an applicant there. Who is applicant? Who wants to have the Swarga? Here, see, what you had told earlier something which I am going to tell you afterward, that is not correct. He says what? Amrita Kama. Amrita Kama. That is not going to apply. I am going to tell you afterward. So here, say, Niyojya Vidhuratva, being devoid of a person, that is Rahita. Vidhura means Rahita. Without a person to be, no person to be enjoined, no person to be enjoyed. Vidhuratva. Now illustration. See, look here. What is to be proved is what? Vedantaha na vidhiparaha. They do not speak of any vidhi. Two reasons were, hetus were given. This Drishtanta, illustration, Nayam sarpaha iti vakyava. Like this is not a snake. Like that, that is what? So illustration, Vedanta, it is going to be proved now what? Vedanta doesn't speak of any vidhi. Brahma is not vidhi shesha. The question is, why two hetus were given? Two hetus, what are they? See, generally one hetu is given. Why he gave two hetus? Swarthe phalavatve sati, one hetu. Niyojya viduratva, other hetu. Tika explains, says, Sorodit, Arthavada Vakya. It is Swarthe afalavat, contrast. Like you heard, I hope you remember Sorodit. Agni cried. So there is no karya. Therefore it is to be connected to Nishedha Vakya or Rodit. That's for one thing. That is what? That is, this is not Swarthe afalavat. That is Swarthe afalavat, but this is Swarthe phalavat. That's one reason. Other, Swarga Kamaha Yajeta. In Swarga Kama Yajeta, Niyojya is there. Here, Niyojya is not there. Iti Vakyayoho Nirasaya. To refute the applicability of to those Vakyas, Sorodit and Swargakama Yajeta iti Hetau. In the Hetu, Visheshana Dvayam. Two adjectives were used. Means two Hetus were given to refute the applicability of to these two different types of sentences. Iti Siddhantayati. So he gives the Siddhanta, means establishes the doctrine. Atra iti. Atra. Atra means where? What you said, that Vedanta is vidhipara. To that contention, this is what is answer being given. This is the answer that is being given. We'll see that. Now we have to see the divisions of topic-wise divisions. Otherwise, no continuous bhashya. So you understand it, but by the time you proceed, you this thing, so that you should know the topics. So which passage is answering which? Each passage I will give the titles, so that you will come to know from what page to what page which is the topic that is discussed.
Om Shanti Shanti व्यावृत्ता स्वनुवर्तमानमहमित्यं तत्स्फुरन्तं सदा स्वात्मानं प्रकटीकरोति भजतां यो मुद्रया भद्रया तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये अशुभानि निराचष्टे तनोति शुभसन्ततिं स्मृतिमात्रेण यत्पुंसां ब्रह्मतन्मङ्गलं परम् अतिकल्याणरूपत्वात् नित्यकल्याणसंश्रयात् स्मर्तॄणां वरदत्वाच्च ब्रह्मतन्मङ्गलं विदुः ओङ्कारश्चार्थशब्दश्च द्वावेतौ ब्रह्मणः पुरा कण्ठं भित्त्वा विनिर्यातौ